Right now, a lot of attention going to one senator who is leading the way on immigration reform. One of his colleagues calls Florida Senator Marco Rubio the linchpin of the effort to get any legislation passed. Rubio is one of a bipartisan group of senators proposing a plan that would allow illegal immigrants to pursue citizenship. Another member of that group, Arizona Senator Jeff Flake, saying Rubio is key to getting the job done. Angela McGlowan is a Fox News political analyst, very well plugged in on Capitol Hill, and knows a thing or two about this issue. So is Jeff Flake right? Is Marco Rubio the linchpin?
Jeff Flake is right, but Jeff Flake is also a key player in this. He's a conservative member of Congress that was just elected to the Senate when John Cowell retired in Arizona. But Jeff Flake has an interesting story that he grew up around Mexican migrant workers, so he understands that plight. However, Marco Rubio is a member of the Hispanic Conference, which is Republican Hispanic members of Congress, but also the Hispanic Caucus. And these are more liberal members of Congress. And the one thing that they can agree on is immigration reform. But, John, a House divided cannot stand, and the Senate has been a little bit different than the House, as we've seen. So these two members can bring both houses together.
Well, there are a number of very conservative members of the House who don't like the fact that people who came to this country illegally, walked across the border, broke our laws, however they got here, overstayed their visas, that they might be granted citizenship. Well,
Senator Flake believes that, and now he's totally against abortion. He's for the sanctity of marriage, so he's very conservative. So he's a former Tea Partier. He believes if people have to pay back taxes, if they pay fines, if they have to learn how to speak English, if we bring these to the forefront, then he can bring more of those conservative members on board. Also, Rubio is going to give the response to the State of the Union address in Spanish. Now, some people are against that, but sometimes it takes going across the aisle and speaking a different language to bring people to our side.
And the fact that Rubio has been chosen for that very high-profile response, that State of the Union response, and the fact that these 8 senators from both parties are sort of, at loggerheads with the president to some degree on immigration reform, that's kind of interesting.
President Obama would be smart to bring Rubio in the fold and get something done. So you have to question, why hasn't he reached across?
Because this is a president who wants to burnish his legacy, because that's all he's running for now, or that's all he's,
It seems, John, it seems that way. So I think choosing Rubio to give the response to the State of the Union, and remember, Bush got 45% of the Latino vote, and we lost this election. We lost 70% of Latinos in this election, so I think this is a great start.
All right. Angela McGlowan, Fox News analyst.